Welcome back. Time now for the Patriot Report. My next guest is a brave American patriot who saw what was going on in the Democrat Party and decided to walk away. Then he got involved in helping run down communities and neighborhoods across the country. Say hello to Scott Presler. I know you've seen this guy. Scott, how are you doing, sir?
Life is good. I'm ready to win this next month.
I know. Are we like, can we get this election over? Can we just get it over? The president gets reelected, we move forward, and let's keep making America great. And something that you're doing, Scott, you caught my eye several months ago. You started this big cleanup movement around the country. You've been grabbing folks, bringing them together to clean up communities like Baltimore. I think we have some video. Tell us, first of all, a little bit of your background and how you came out to folks as a conservative. Because let's be real, nowadays, whether you're in the gay or straight community, the black or the white or brown community, if you even say the word conservative or Republican, you're immediately shunned by a lot of your friends and maybe even followers online. So talk to me about that first.
Graduated from George Mason University. I couldn't find a job. This was under the Obama administration. I started walking dogs for a living. There's no shame in a hard day's work and an honest day's labor. I moved to Texas to help elect Governor Greg Abbott. I spent 2 years of my life working to defeat Hillary Clinton, and now I'm on this mission to re-elect Donald Trump. And a year ago, I was invited to the White House. So I kind of like to think of my life, Dan, as I started off in the doghouse and ended up in the White House.
I saw online when we were Googling information about you, also a group called Gays for Trump. We have had on a good friend of our shows now, Ricky Rebel, who has that amazing song online that's got millions of views with their dance party and stuff supporting the president. That's not a community, just like Hollywood, that you can come out in and say, I support Donald Trump without not taking a lot of flack and probably some death threats even.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, I came out the day after the Pulse nightclub terrorist attack. That was a day that forever changed my life because I realized that silence is compliance. And if you are not a part of the solution, that you yourself are a part of the problem. And I decided to post very publicly on social media that I was coming out not as a conservative, but as a gay conservative. But, you know, I want to make it clear, I'm an American first. I'm just an American who happens to be a gay man. And I put my country and my Constitution first.
Thank you for saying that, Scott. That is so poignant during this discussion that we have, whether it's about race relations with this president versus Biden and the media and how it's portrayed, or the gay versus the straight community. And again, how the media portrays the gay community and conservatism. Because let's be real, if you watch the mainstream media, there is no way that African Americans or any minorities or any gay groups in LGBTQ are going to vote for this president because he's a racist, homophobic, misogynistic, xenophobic, blah, blah, blah. How many more adjectives can I come up with that they use every single day? Thank you. It's false. It's false. And you know it. A lot of folks know it. And I think a lot more folks are going to show it on November 3rd. Let's hope. Let's talk about the cleanup efforts. Tell us where you've been, what you've done, and what's coming up.
Oh my gosh. Well, people say to me all the time, Scott, one person can't make a difference. One person, one vote doesn't matter. I'm one person. And in 1 year, we've organized cleanups in Atlanta, Austin, Baltimore, Chicago, Denver, Duquesne, Houston, Kenosha, Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Miami, Portland, Pittsburgh, Philly. And I was even protested for picking up trash in San Francisco, California. But I want people to understand that this is a movement based on love, and the best way that you show love is through action, not words. Don't just Facebook, don't just tweet about it, do it. And it was the President of the United States, President Trump, who inspired me on this mission to make America clean and green again.
That is so cool of you, because a lot of folks, of course, don't label Republicans as the party of caring about the environment and cleaning things up. They think it's only the Democrat Party, which is nonsense. And I find it very interesting that you go to a liberal city like San Francisco, which is a very openly gay community, very open arms, all inclusive of the gay community. And yet you, sir, got protest simply for trying to clean things up because of your political affiliation. Now, that sounds like a lot of tolerance from those folks in California up north.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I have one thing to say about the cleanups for a second, because, we have been dominated in the media with 3 words for the last couple months: Black Lives Matter. And I want everybody at home to hear me loud and clear. If somebody ever says to you, Black Lives Matter, I want you to say to them, yes, Black lives do matter, and that's why I'm voting for President Donald Trump. Because Republicans, we spend our time cleaning up our cities, not burning them to the ground. Because Republicans, we support minority-owned businesses. We don't put them out of business like Governor Wolf and Governor Newsom do. And because Republicans, we believe in life, liberty, and prosperity for every single black, white, and brown American citizen. So I think there is no clearer juxtaposition than while supporters of Black Lives Matter are burning down our cities, a long-haired conservative is cleaning them up.
Scott, this is why we put you in our Patriot Report tonight. Scott Presler, the walk-away man. I love what you're doing out there. I'm not saying anything else. You just ended that interview perfectly. So look him up online, follow him. You're doing great work, brother. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, when we come back here on Real America, TikTok influencer Ricky Taylor is going to join the show. He's got a very insightful message for the black community. Don't go away.